Today I'm going to be tier listing all of Hypixel Skyblock's pets, so make sure you hit subscribe and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so let's get into the tier list. So I've got a bunch of pets here. This isn't all the pets in the game, but there's quite a few here to get through. So we're going to start off with the baby Yeti, it looks like. Now I really like this pet. It's kind of fallen out of meta recently, I feel like, because there is better pets out there now, but I'm going to put this in A tier. I think it's a good pet. It gives you a lot of defense if you have high strength. So since the strength nerf, it's come down a bit. But next is the bat pet. Now I have all the pets here, so we can look at all the stats. Now this one, I'm not sure if this is any good. So you get candy, so it'll be good for a spooky festival, and more damage to spooky enemies as well. But this is only really useful, it seems, for spooky festival. So I'm going to put this in like a C tier. It's good if you're doing a spooky fest, but other than that, I don't see much use for it. Does it actually? It might have magic find. No, it doesn't. Sea creature chance. So yeah, that's not really useful at all. The bee pet. This is like the first pet you get. No, there it is. So it gives me strength, intelligence, and speed. 20 intelligence, 15 strength for each nearby bee. That's pretty useless. I've never seen a bee. Has a 100% chance for flowers to drop an extra one. That's pretty useless as well. And the absorption isn't very good. I'm going to put this in the D tier. This is not. It's not awful, but it's not great. Black cat, I really like this pet. This gives you a bunch of magic find. It gives you 15 magic find, and you get a bunch of speed as well, and some pet luck. So this is a really good one if you're just trying to get something lucky or you're trying to find something. I'm going to put this in S tier. I think it's quite a good pet. The blaze pet, I never used this, but I think it's good. Yeah, it's really good if you're using the blaze armor, frozen blaze stuff, I think. I don't know if that counts, but it also gets 10% stats on Crimson Isle. So if you're doing stuff like Kudras and all of that stuff, that's really, and Blaze Slayer, this would be good. So yeah, and it also doubles the effect of whole potato books, which is very nice as well. So I think that's a pretty good pet. I'm going to put this in. Do we put it in A tier? What was the stats on it? We get defense and intelligence. That's not great. I might put it in B. I'll put it in A because I have a feeling it might be quite good for Crimson Isles. I actually really like the whale pet. Now the whale pet, it gives you a bunch of health, and it gives you like more health on your potions and stuff like that. So I really like this pet, especially at legendary. You get the Archimedes perk or whatever, which gives you a bunch of health extra on that. Now chicken, I've never used this before. I've never even seen it. So it gives you 200 health and you reduce full damage, which is very useless. Killing chickens, that's why you need it, because the egg thing, that is useful for, I think, getting the enchanted eggs, and then you can make your minions work and give the eggs instead. Chicken minions work faster. It's a pretty useless pet, to be fair. I'm going to put it in D tier with the bee pet. Now Dolphin I think is pretty good. It's good for fishing, so you get increases sea creature chance by 10%. You get 5 sea creature chance from the base, and you get fishing speed with other players. I think this is really good for fishing, which is why I will put it in A tier. Elephant. Now this is going to be a very good pet for the tier list. So I think the elephant, I know the stats for it anyway. But the elephant, I really like this pet. I think I'm going to put it in S tier. Nothing's got S plus just yet, but I think I will put it S tier. I might put it this way. So elephant is really good because you get a bunch of farming fortune, which is really useful for farming. It's especially good now that the garden is so important. You really want to have that going. Right, next we've got the Ender Dragon. This is one of the best pets in the game, other than maybe this one. So yeah, this is definitely going to go in S plus. It's so expensive though; it's ridiculous. It does a bunch of it increases all your stats basically, which is just insane. Okay, Enderman. Now I think Enderman can be really, really good, especially at the legendary, or epic or mythic or whatever. So you get 40% combat wisdom against Enderman, which isn't great, but you take 30% less damage from end monsters, which is important, especially if you're doing void glooms or something like that. And you get more chance to find special zealots, which is awesome. You get 75 crit damage, which is very nice. So it's some decent stats off of it. I think it's going to go in A tier. It's a very good pet. Now is that? I never get that. Is that the Endermite pet? I think it is. Yeah. So that's intelligence, pet luck. Pet luck is good. More stonks. You get more XP, so that's not that useful. Transmission abilities cost 40% less mana. Again, not great. Nest Endermite for 1 pet luck. I don't even know what that is. So it looks like it's got some cool stuff, but I'm not exactly sure what it does. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I didn't even. So you rolling for bonus items at the Draconic Altar. Oh, that thing. I think this has just been added, so this is might make sense as to why. I don't know what it is really, but okay. Flying. I think that's flying fish. I have no idea of the stats of this one. Never used it. Flying fish. Where is it? Is it this one? I think it is this one. Because it looks a bit different with this skin. So quick crew, fishing speed by 40%. That is awesome. That is really, really good. I think this might be expensive, but you get increased stats on Magma Lord armor. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what armor that is. I assume it's a fishing set. It gives 100 strength and defense when near lava. So this is a really good lava fishing pet. I'm not sure if this is the right one. I think it is. But that is the flying fish. I think that looks quite good, especially for lava fishing. So I'm going to put this in the same tier as the dolphin pet, because I think they're both similar for fishing. Now, what is that? Is that like a goblin pet or something? Ghoul pet. So you get some ferocity, which is nice, but obviously tiger would be better for ferocity. You get 100 health. Increases all healing by 25%. Increases the health and range of the zombie sword. That would be good. Reaper Soul increases the health and lifespan of the Reaper Scythe zombies by 100%. Oh, I see what this is. This would be okay for like maybe a Rev or a Void Gloom or something. If you're using that to help hit the Void Gloom, that could be good. It doesn't look great though. Increased healing is good, but I'm going to put it in B. It might be good. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that doesn't look great unless you're a healer in dungeons. Maybe it could be good. I'm going to put it B tier. Okay, giraffe. So health 100%, 5 crit damage, regen 25 health per second. That's all right. 50 strength and 40 crit damage when in midair or jumping. That's a bit weird. See any enemies from far and get 25% dodge chance. That is interesting. I'm not sure I would use the pet, but it looks decent. I think I'm going to put it in B again. That looks okay, but I don't think I'd use it myself. Just because it's no damage stats really either. You have a bit more survivability with the 25% dodge chance. That would be good. Okay, Iron Golem. There you go. 150 health, 50 strength, and you get 15% or less than 15% HP, deal 30% more damage. Now I don't think that's very good. Your iron plating causes 25% of attacks to ricochet and hit the attacker. That would be good. Every 5 hits, throw the enemy up in the air and deal 500% damage. Jeez. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to put that in. See, these pets aren't like meta at all, but I think I put them in B, like because I wouldn't use it, but it looks quite cool. Because you rarely ever below 15% health, or you just die. Like so, and the ricochet would be good actually. That's similar to giraffe, but you actually hit them back. Okay, Griffin. I think this one is quite good. So Griffin is 25 strength, 50 crit damage, 10 crit chance, 10 magic find. This is a good pet so far. I think it's got good base stats. So heal nearby players for 20% of the final damage you receive. So if you're taking much damage, you heal other people, and you also get 15 strength when above 85% health. 15% strength. Jeez, that's good. That was really good, and you get some legendary constitution buffs, so you get some extra potion buffs, which is very nice. That looks actually really good. I might try that one out. Griffin's going in A tier. I think that's also good quite early game because you can get it quite easily from the mythological event, and you can also, it gives you the ability to use that event. So if you have a legendary one, obviously you're going to get better stuff from that event. Okay, Guardian, a laser beam, enchanting XP. If you're doing enchanting, I guess this could be useful. I don't think this pet is very good, to be honest. I'm going to put it in a C tier. Okay, horse. I've never seen anybody use a horse pet. You can ride it, which is quite cool, and you get 120 mount speed. This is pretty rubbish, but it's quite fun. I think you can use this to like glitch into places, so it could be useful like that. But I'm going to put it in D. There's nothing in F so far. I think Jerry might be the only one who ends up in F. What is that? Hound pet. So you get 15% bonus attack speed, which is nice. 5 ferocity. You gain 5 coins per monster kill. Increases chance for monsters to drop their armor by 10%. So this is quite interesting. So it looks okay, but I don't think I'd use it myself. It doesn't give that much stats like compared to other ones. You get 25% attack speed, which is nice. Some strength, but yeah, other than that, it's not really useful. Jellyfish. Where is Jellyfish? That one there. 200 health. While in dungeons, increases your base health region by 100%, reduces the mana cost of power also 50%. That's quite good. Stored energy. While in dungeons, for every 2000 HP you heal, your teammates, the cooldown of Wish is reduced by 1 second. So, like, as you heal, your cooldown goes down, and while in dungeons, increases effective dungeons potions by 50%. That looks good for healer, but I think overall I'll give it a B. I don't think it would be very good other than that. And it will increase your base health region. That would be good, but I don't think it's great. I think there are better pets for healing, to be fair. Jerry, you know, you either, depending on whether you're memeing or not, this is the Jerry. It literally is. So you gain 50% to do regular damage. So that means you do half. You like do less damage other times. This pet is gonna go F. It is awful. Literally does nothing. As for the Jerry, if you need that, that is good. And you get Jerry candies, which could be useful, but I'm sticking in F. Sorry, Jerry. What is that one? This must be a new pet because I haven't seen it. I swear that's a talisman, is it not? That literally looks like a talisman. I can't see what pet that is. If anybody can let me know in the comments. I don't know if that's a... Okay, Lion. Let's go on to Lion. Lion pet is good for 1 hit damage, I believe. So first pounce, first strike, triple strike and combo, 100% more effective. So that's really good. You do plus 15% damage against mobs that have attacked you. So that's pretty good. If you get hit, then you do more damage. Adds 20 damage and 20 strength to your weapons, which is nice. That's base damage, so that's really, really good. And you get some ferocity and some strength. That's a good pet. It's a very solid pet. It's a really good single hit damage pet. I think I'll put it top of A. There you go. This one is the Magma Cube pet. So slime minions, that's decent if you're using the slime minions and you're AFKing. Deal 25% more damage to slimes. That's not great. Ember armor I'd never use really. I'm going to put this in B tier. I think it has its uses, but it's not great. Shark. Now, Shark? Or is it Shark or Megalodon? Okay, 50 strength, 10 magic find is decent. You deal up to 25% damage based on the enemy's missing health. I feel like that's not that useful because you end up one-hitting most things at the time. You gain 20% stats on Shark armor. That could be good. And on kill, you gain 50 damage and speed for 5 seconds. Yeah, that could be decent actually. I feel like I'm going to put this top of B. Actually, it could be really good for fishing, so I'm going to put it in A. Some of them I don't really know about, like fishing applications, but that could be good. Okay, Mithril Golem, you get true defense 50, and you gain 100 mining speed when mining Mithril, and you get 20% extra Mithril powder. Danger reverse, you get combat stats of 20%. That's really good actually. That's really good for mining. I'm going to put this in A. I think that could be good for mining. I think it was quite an expensive pet as I remember. But 20% mithril powder is really good for early game in mining. So that is really nice. Okay, Monkey I think is quite good for foraging. You gain 60 foraging force. This is like the elephant for foraging, and you also get less tree cap, and you get 100 speed on the park, which is very nice. So the Monkey, we're going to put this in A, I guess, because this is really good for foraging. I'm not going to put it any higher because it's not like amazing. Ocelot is another foraging pet, and you get the XP boost from that. I'm going to put this in B because who likes foraging XP? Honestly, you get foraging. Yeah, you get a bunch of foraging stuff basically. Parrot is for potions, I do believe. So you get adds 15 levels to intimidation accessories. Oh, that's interesting. Boost potions duration by 40%. That's the main thing. And you get God Pot. The duration of your God Pot is increased by 20%. That could be useful if you're brewing or anything. I'm going to put this in A. Just stick it there. Pretty much all the ones that are good for a specific skill I'm going to put in A. Now, Golden Dragon. This one is really insane. Is that a Phoenix? Oh, that's a Phoenix. I thought it was Golden Dragon. I got it completely wrong. Wait, which one is Golden Dragon then? I thought that was this one is the Golden Dragon. It's not even on here. But Golden Dragon would go in S tier. This is like the best pet in the game, or not. I think it is the best pet in the game. Main thing is 0.25% damage for every million coins in your bank. So if you have like 500 mil, then you can deal a lot of damage, and you get 100 strength from golden weapons. So if you're using a Midas sword, you could literally do a ton of damage. This is Phoenix pet though, so golden dragon would go in S plus, but I don't have it on this list. I think this is an old tier list. But Phoenix, where's that? Phoenix, rekindle, become immune and gain 30 seconds, 30 strength. That's quite cool. Ignite mobs in 15 times your crit damage each second for 6 seconds. Magic bird, you can always fly on your private item. That's really cool. Phoenix is a good pet. I might put it in S tier, to be fair. It looks quite cool. I think it's really expensive, but you can like have the chance to not die, which is pretty good. So you become immortal for 2 seconds. Is that a pigman pet? I think pigman. 50 strength, 5 ferocity, pig minions work faster, bust pigman sword, giant slayer. That's quite cool. 25 extra damage to monsters level 100 and up. I think I'll give it a B tier. It looks quite good, but I wouldn't use it myself. Pig pet, speed 25, speed amount. This is pretty rubbish. Yeah, I don't think the pig is any good. I'm going to put it in D tier. What else have we got? We got the rabbit pet. I like the rabbit pet. I know the stats of this one, but I think it probably has to go on the same level as, like, I guess here, because it can't really go higher than the monkey pet, and it's not as good as like elephant. But yeah, that's a decent pet. I like that one for farming XP, so that is good. Rock can be actually really good. I think people underestimate the rock. Because this thing gives you a ton of defense and you can sit on it. It's the main thing. You gain 25% on your rock. You get a bunch of damage and defense while sitting on the rock. So you can use this really well to beat void glooms. So I think that's why I put it in S tier. I think it's a really, really good pet. Sheep. I know the stats for sheep. You get a bunch of... This is really good for mage. This is the best mage pet. That's why I'm going to put in S. I think this is one of a really, really good pet. Yeah, that is an insane pet. I use this one if I'm running mage. Silverfish is going to go on a similar level to rabbit. I think they're very similar pets, just with mining and farming. Skeleton horse. I never actually used this one. Let's see. I don't know if it's actually on this list, because it has a weird picture. Skeleton horse. I don't think it's... Oh, there it is. This is right. It's just like the horse, but you get... It's slightly better than the horse one. I guess we'll put it just above the horse. Skeleton pet, I think this is pretty useless. Skeleton, 30 crit damage. You get bow damage, which could be good for archer, and you get combo stacks. 30 times crit damage and the mob gets close. This could be good actually. I think I put it in B tier. It looks decent for archer. Okay, Snowman pet. I never used this one. But 25% crit damage, 25 damage, blizzard, slow all enemies within 8 blocks. That's quite cool. Your freezing aura slows enemy attacks because you do 15% reduced damage. Your snowman fast snowballs. Okay, that was pretty okay. I'll put it in B again. Okay, this is cave spider and tarantula. Yeah. So 30% damage, that's pretty good. Anti-healing is 30% less effective against you. Decreases the mana cost of spider, tarantula, and thorns boots. That's pretty useless. 40% more combat XP from spiders is quite good. I think I'll stick this in. Alright, next spider. Spider pet is pretty decent. Where is it? 10% crit chance, 10 strength. Becomes slow by 40%. Tarantula minions work faster. I'll put it in B. I don't know what that is. Spirit pet. Spirit assistance. You get spawns and assists you when you're a ghost. Uses the cooldown of your ghost abilities in dungeons by 50%. I think this is pretty useless, to be honest. If first player score penalty is pretty nice. Spirit pet, we'll put it in B. Okay, tiger. I really like this pet. It's going in S. It's sick for ferocity. Squid, I don't think it's great. I'm gonna put it in B. Turtle, I believe, gives you... Does it give you anti-knockback or something? 30 defense for every player around you. Immunity to knockback, yeah. Under 30, so you take 25% less damage. That could be good, actually. I'll put this in... Because you can use a Shellmit instead of that. With a skeleton is really good. I'll put that in S. I love this for damage over time. Wolf is going A. Wolf is really good against Sven and all that stuff. Zombie, I don't know the stats of zombie. Zombie, 30% crit damage, and you deal 25% more of the damage to zombies. So if you're doing revs, this could be okay. I'll put it in B. Alright, there you go. I don't know what this guy is. I think he's a talisman. But yeah, that is my tier list. So make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.